I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad, with no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up, cash in the bag. Baby, I'm back, baby, I'm back, baby, I'm back. I got cash in the bag, baby, I'm back. For the rocks from this life, I'm living up, time to get back. Baby, I'm back, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad.
What's good, family? It's the family Black, and I'm here with the Queen. I want to give her a chance to introduce herself. Thank y'all for showing up tonight. We're gonna do it big tonight on Sunday. How you doing tonight, ma'am? If you please introduce yourself to those that are just joining us for the first time.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I am CC Black. Is my camera stuttering or my microphone stuttering or something?
No, you look good. You look
Okay, it
good.
was yours.
My camera was stuttering.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's fine now.
okay. Go ahead and introduce yourself, please.
Hey, y'all. I'm CC Cecilia Robinson, aka CC. Hey.
Already. Salute to everybody that's coming through showing love. Salute to all the members. Salute to my brother Miami Snoopy. Salute to you, brother. Good to see you in here. Shout out to the Queen Tanisha. Shout out to the brother D21519. Salute to you, brother. Much love. Thank you for coming through and showing love. Shout out to my brother Macadocious Mac of the South. Salute to you, man. Thank you. Shout out to the brother Dago619 in the building. Much love. Miami Snoopy, I see you. Phenomenal Mexican, I see you. C. Today we got a very interesting topic. You know what I'm saying? Because you had some phenomenal videos pop up. You know what I'm saying? And the interesting topic is how do you today was how do you walk without fear? You know what I'm saying? How do you walk without fear? Because I think that's a very interesting thing that you have, a gift that you have. I seen some amazing interviews that you put out here recently this week that you did with Boss Talk 101. I seen your stories and things like that. I seen you talking about Chicago, and I seen you talking about your dad over there. And I also seen your first prison fight. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of things that I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And we'll get there eventually. You know what I'm saying? But what I do want to first start off, and I want to ask you, how was your week? How was your week, and what happened with you this week? What you had going on this week?
My week was pretty dope. I had interviews this week. I got a new client this week. I got the biggest client I've ever had this week. As far as on the PR side, I had a dope weekend. Shit, I enjoyed it. You muted, Black.
I mean, I gotta say this. It must be a pretty big client for you because you get clients all the time. You get clients all the time. It must be a pretty big client for you to be excited. You seem excited about this one.
Yeah, I'm very. Listen, to me, there's no bigger person in the world.
Wow.
This client is humongous, and they appreciate me rocking with them. And shit, they became my client, and I fuck with that.
Shout out to my brother, the Dago619, the Cali Factor. He said, salute, brother Black and Queen CC. Much love, Dago619. Can you give me a hint on what kind of client it is?
Can I say them?
Can you say him? I don't know if you can say him, but you know what I'm saying. It's up to you.
I'm just saying. I have to, right now. He's the number one boxer in the world. So he's the number one fighter in the world right now. So definitely.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's dope. Salute to you. I see you doing your thing. So you have had a big week. You have had a big week. And my daughter keeps calling me during it. She keeps calling me, and I keep blasting her. Hold on. I'm live on the show, sweetheart. I'm live on the show. So sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to talk to my daughter real quick because she keep calling me. But I'm very proud of you. I'm very happy for you, CC. I'm very happy for you. That was a big pull this week. And I want to know what was I seen your interview with Boss Talk 101. What was that whole experience like over there with them? Because you had some dope stories come out, and what was that? What was that about?
I'm getting used to doing the whole interview thing. and the interviews just keep getting greater and greater. The energy from E at Boss Talk 101 and Miss Jamaica was amazing. That I felt like it was one of my best interviews, and it's one of my most slept on interviews. So I'm like, this YouTube stuff is crazy. YouTube is hiding my stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be like that sometime. I've been dealing with YouTube for a while, and YouTube will do that. They'll ghost you and all that type of stuff. They'll do that. But I mean, you seem to be you still doing well as far as I can see. You know what I'm saying? You still doing well. I like that. I really like that interview. Can you give me some hints on what else is coming up on that interview? Because you had a dope story about your father that I'm sure a lot of people didn't know about, because you don't really speak about him that much other than a few stories here and there. You got a lot. What you got some interesting stuff coming up in there that'll keep people checking for that in that interview?
Well, they just dropped another one like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they just dropped another part like 20 minutes ago about me being the sole survivor of my family.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I can't wait to check that out. I hope y'all been enjoying those interviews and stuff like that. Look, CC, you had a big week, you know what I'm saying? You go into the Browns, you know what I'm saying? You catch up with Mira, you know what I'm saying? And everything is fucked up in the situation, you know what I'm saying? And you get into your first fight, you know what I mean? And you had a bunch of instances where you were talking before, and you said this before when we had discussions before. You said that when you were going inside of banks, when you were doing your thing and when you was hitting licks, you had no fear. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't scared of anything and nothing bothered you. And a lot of people, when they're committing crimes or they're doing different things, they get intoxicated, they get high, you know what I'm saying, before they go do crimes. First of all, let's just and I know the answer to this, but I got to ask you this. Did you ever do any drugs or anything before you committed any crimes?
No, I need to think right. And I know people be like, you committing crimes, what's thinking right? Hey, listen, your ass goes to somebody's job every motherfucking day for 8 hours. I don't think that's thinking right. It's just a difference. No, I was sober because I needed to know everything. I need to know what was out. Listen, inside of a bank, I needed to know the sounds. I can tell if a card was declined, if it was accepted. I can tell if a bitch is hitting too many fucking buttons. I need to listen. I need to be coherent. I need to understand what's going on. I need to understand that the book for an ID that I give you is up under the desk. You don't need to go to the back for a motherfucking thing. And bitch, if you disappear, so do I. I need to know all of these things. I need to know when I come out, I need not to face the camera. I need to walk left instead of right. I don't need to be confused. I need to remember my plan. I don't got time.
I mean, what goes into that decision? What goes into the decision of becoming a criminal? Like you said, you were completely sober of mind. You made these decisions. It was a thought process. What was the thought process? Was it, man, I'm fucked up, or whatever the case may be? Like a lot of dudes. What was your decision to make that decision to be a criminal, since it was a decision?
I've always been a criminal. It is what it is. I've always been a criminal. Even when I was younger, like if I could do some shit and get away with it, it was done. You know what I'm saying? First, it's like start out something small, like go in the store if I could swipe a peanut. You know what I'm saying? When I'm a kid, if I could swipe a peanut and not get caught, and then they just gradually graduate from there. I like taking shit. It just is what it is, and I decided, like, I seen people in the neighborhood, some like cribs and shit in the neighborhood will get robbed, and I seen how hurt the people were when they got robbed or somebody pick up their shit. I didn't want to take nothing from people. You know what I'm saying? Your shit is safe for me. I wanted motherfuckers who had real money. I wanted corporations, And it's like, I want to protect the money. I don't give a damn about your bank accounts. You go to work every fucking day. So you probably get alerts on your shit. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody who got a credit card with 30. Well, I want somebody who have an account with 30 fucking credit cards out there in the world. You know, they only check their alerts at the end of the month. They ain't got to check every damn dime that's spent. None of that. That's not enough money. I want to take your shit limitlessly. So I want corporate accounts and shit like that. And I know a lot of people used to be like, well, don't you feel bad for your victims, baby? I had a victimless crime.
I mean, I mean, set aside the victim because we know it was a victimless crime, the things that you did. But I'm just trying to get to the decision, the mindset of just like, you know, you don't give a fuck about being caught, and not just you don't give a fuck, not even giving a fuck about being caught, but what was in you to make that decision and say, man, I want to get these? Was it a me against the machine type of situation? What was the deciding factor for you on that?
Listen, anytime anybody do anything, when you do anything, like you go to work, a person goes to work, you go to work because you need to go to work. Needs turn into greed. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen a motherfucker at the job want to get all overtime? They need turn into greed. Well, I was hustling because I needed money. You know what I'm saying? I didn't choose to go to nobody's job. That's not my thing. That's everybody else. I'm not knocking it. That's for you. But I didn't choose to go work for nobody. I chose to get my money the way I did, rather it be selling drugs, rather it was stripping, rather it was robbing, rather it was scamming. That was my thing. You know what I'm saying? That was my thing. And so, shit, I had gotten up and it turned into greed. I just want to keep going.
And you wanted to keep going. You just wanted to keep going. Okay, so go back. Let's go back to when you say you first started being you've been a criminal your whole life. You've been a crook your whole life. Was it just because you've done all kind of things? You sold dope. You've been a robber. You've been a bank robber. All this other shit. What is your forte? Like, some people like to sell dope. Some people like stealing. People don't really realize it. When you out here in the streets, you're doing different things. You do different types of crimes. Some people like being a drug dealer and a gangbanger is two different things. Being a car thief is dudes that really, that's what they do. They fucking steal cars. They got chop shop connections. They do this. They do that. All of the underworld is completely segregated. It's different. CC, what was your calling as a criminal, and what made you wanna and what attracted to you to that calling?
Being a criminal, or
yeah, what was your calling? What was your specific love in criminal shit? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And what attracted you to that?
Okay, growing up, it was drug dealing. You know what I'm saying? It was drug dealing, but I just got to be honest with y'all. Drug dealing is hard. Not only is it hard, but that shit is dangerous. And I'm a girl. You know what I'm saying? So the next thing I did was, after I was drug dealing, like I told you, I started being a mule in a sense. I was taking marijuana and shit up inside the county jail. So that was easy money. You know, I like easy money. It just is what it is. I don't want to work hard. That's not my idea of working. I don't know. I used to take shit up into the county. You know what I'm saying? I made decent money off of that. Then when I was stripping, you know, I made decent money stripping, and I wasn't stripping because I was selling weed and shit up in there to the bitches and to the dudes who came up in there who ain't had shit, you know? And then I used to, when I was in college, I got good with making paperwork. So what I used to do is sell paperwork to the chicks in the shelter for $25 a page. You know what I'm saying? So they can get babysitting checks and shit like that. And I ain't had no criminal background, so I was able to get their babysitting checks for them and charge them a fee. And then I started selling pounds. So I could always go back to drug dealing. It's just my thing, you know. That's just my thing. I love the hustle. I love that part of life. You know, it's something about. I'm sorry, y'all, not glorifying it. Maybe not to y'all, but that's what I love. You know, I just love that shit. I love looking in my trunk or going to my closet, seeing pounds, seeing duffel bags of weed and shit like that. That was my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a girl, but I could hustle like a dude. You know what I'm saying? It is a thrill. Yeah, it's a thrill. It's like, yo, I could sit up there and I could stand. I'm not like chick. You got bitches, you got females out here who make their hustle men. You know what I'm saying? I remember the dudes I was around said, bitch, I can't fuck with you. My bitch can't make more money than me. And I was cool with that. I like that. I like being able to take care of everything around me. I like being able to have my own shit. I like being able to not go without. That was mine. It don't work for everybody else. That was my thing. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers like, well, was it worth it? It was. You know what I'm saying? Look at me now. It was. I couldn't be where I'm at without all of that. It was. You know what I'm saying? Now ask yourself, everything you've been going through, was it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Hell no. Sometimes hell no. But even when I started scamming, I liked the scamming because it was easier than selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been robbed a time or two. It was easier than selling drugs. And it's like, damn, I could go up in here. These bitches don't know me. These dudes don't know me. I could go up in here. I look young. You know what I'm saying? I put on my Uggs and shit. I look like I go to somebody college, or I look like I'm in town for business. I get dressed. I'm dressed expensively. They don't have no reason to question me. They don't got no reason to call the cops. And who are you to tell me I'm not who I say I am on this ID? Give me what the fuck I want. We have some chit chatter. You tell me what a good food is around here. Maybe a party or two. Will you be at the concert? Are you going to the theater? You know, come to the school. They having a play. Whatever the fuck I gotta say to get you to give me what I want. And so I can get the fuck out your face and I'm on to the next.
What was the okay? So let me go this. I know you had the most success in the banks. But what was the? But you just said that the drug dealing wasn't dope. But is there anything?
No. I had success with that too. Don't get
I know
it
you had
twisted.
success with. I'm sorry, but I'm just saying like. But you had the most success, if I'm not mistaken, in the banks though. That was the easiest money. The most. What it was the easiest money, but like I said, there are different aspects of the hustle. So, like a lot of people are saying, I seen some people say the bag, all this shit come with the bag. If a motherfucker stealing cars and he good at it, he making money, big money, and living. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker might not look at it like that, but it's motherfuckers that's robbers that they don't do nothing but go into businesses and steal safes. You know what I'm saying? They steal safes. It's dudes that steal ATM machines. It's dudes that do that type of shit, and that's their specialty. So I'm asking you, CC, what was the? I know the banks was easy and good and great money, but what was your favorite out of all of them?
The banks.
Mm.
The banks. It's so much stuff about me. The banks was the easiest and it was more profitable, and I was able to stay low key. You know what I'm saying? I was able to stay low key and nobody knew unless they knew. I remember being in Miami. I remember being in Miami. I'm in my folks' hotel room. So I'm chilling. I'm chilling. We getting ready to go ride the bikes and shit. So it was some more guys came in that was in my field, but I was higher. You know what I'm saying? I was higher than them. So he looking around because he ain't never seen me before, but I know who he is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't say nothing. I just tell my folks, like, yeah, I'm gonna holler at you. I'm finna get ready and get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So he walking me to the elevator. We at the MGM. He walking me to the elevator. He like, he say, look, while he walking me to the elevator, his phone rang. So the dude who was in the room calling his phone, he was like, hey, what's shorty at? That's a millionaire. Where's she at out here? I know she out here. You know what I'm saying? That shit was so funny to me. He got off the phone. He cracked up. But I end up linking up with him. We end up making a lot of fucking money. You muted, Black.
Well, that's dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted that, but so now beyond that, now so you get that you know what you want to do. You know what you want to do. I want to talk about everything that this in you, the thing that I want to go back to what's in you. Why are you not? When did you decide that you weren't scared of shit? because it's a lot of people in here. It's a lot of people. It's people in here. Like I seen some ladies comment. She was like, "I couldn't do the hustling, but I'm tired of my job." You know what I'm saying? So she made a decision that she was gonna work a job. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want the trouble. People don't want the trouble. People don't want to take risks, even with starting a business. A lot of these people, the reason why they don't start businesses or they don't break away from their job is because they're scared. At what point in your life did you realize that you wasn't scared of shit?
Oh, when I
What
was a
point?
kid.
Okay, give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
I was a fucking kid. Like I'm they call me Big CC. Even when I was skinny, I was Big CC. You know what I'm saying? And that shit gone, like I'm gained some weight over these last months because this is love weight. But I'm Big CC is always gonna stick with me. I was a shorty when I realized, like, you know how you get kids that go up to the roof and they not scared to jump down? That's me. I could go up to the roof and I could jump off the roof. I could climb the gate and flip it. You know, I can do all that shit. That I don't have any fear. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Do you realize how many people hold themselves back because they have fear? Well, like the young lady saying, I'm tired of working, but what she say? I need something else to do because I'm tired of working, but I just got this job. She's
No,
settling.
she said I'm she was scared of the hustling, but she tired of the office. That's what she said.
No. Everything you do is a hustle. Even at your job, that's a hustle. Because if you ain't doing like putting up, if you're not doing right up in there, you know what I'm saying? If you're not doing right up in there, they'll fire your ass. Everything's a fucking hustle. But I would rather hustle for my motherfucking self, no matter whether it be illegal or legally, versus going to give 8 to 12 hours of my life to somebody else. So now I done gave you 8 to 12 hours, maybe 16 hours of my fucking day. I cannot work on nothing for me. When I go home, I'm irritated. You know what I'm saying? I got to get up and I got to keep doing this and I got to keep doing. No, fuck all that. I would rather take that time and do what the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Build me. I'm not going to build you. I'm not going to build your business. Fuck your business. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't careful, I have somebody come in here and lay us all down. Fuck is you talking about? Like, it's just one of those things. People talking to you crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's another fucking thing. People talking to you crazy and, oh, bitch, I throw hands. You know, no. No, fuck that. One of the things they don't teach you in school is how to build your business. What they teach you in school is to go, you know, grow up, be successful, learn some shit, be successful, and go work for somebody else. I'm not working for you motherfuckers. Work for me. How about that?
What? That's a great attitude to have in some instances, but it's costly. What are some of the because this is the other side that people don't talk about, and this is why your stories are important. This is why the stories like yours are important. What are some of the consequences that you have faced because of that attitude? What's the bad and the ugly that you face for not having fear? Some of the things that you've endured for not having the fear to keep the anger in check or keep the wild side in check. What's some of the consequences that you face?
One, I don't have friends. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers work jobs and shit, and we ain't on the same time. Two, like people try to put their fear off on you and try to make you think a certain way. Well, don't you feel some type of way about this? No. Well, I can't do that. That's you. Shit, that's you. You know, when I get those type of like feedback or some shit, I just keep to myself. You can't know you can just see me blowing up and passing you. You know, I get criticized. I get criticized about motherfuckers who I don't even know. It's like, well, shut the fuck up. I don't even know you. You're faceless right now. Your opinion means absolute nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? But shit, that's it. I went to prison. Look, I went to prison. Shit. But I learned so much shit up in prison. I learned shit about people. I learned stuff about myself. And I learned how to hustle another way. You know what I'm saying? I just took that energy and put it in a whole nother way.
Do you feel like it was worth it? Do you feel like the way that you no, not just the prison. I mean, like you said, it's a real lonely life. You know what I'm saying? When you hustling, you can't really trust nobody. Even your friends and shit like that, you know, it's a different day for people that don't know. even if you do got friends, you can't really trust them. And but you're right though. A part of success is a lonely road. You know what I'm saying? It's a lonely road. You can lose relationships, boyfriend, girlfriends, and stuff like that. Talk about the dynamic of that. You know what I'm saying as well. Like, what is it like being with somebody like you when you're really on your shit as far as hustling? When you really did you really have time for a significant other? Because these stories you're telling, you always on the road, you're going from place to place, leaving cars, moving in and out of houses, going this. How did you even have time for a relationship at that time? And what's that like being with you when you at the height of your hustle?
Being with me at the height of my hustle, listen, to be with me, period, you have to be a very strong individual. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can call me fat bitch, this, that, and the third, but I'm a pretty bitch and I be on my shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you're insecure, you're not gonna be able to deal with what comes along with me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't have a weak dude. That's why I don't have a weak dude. But when I was at the height of my hustle, the dude I had, he was jealous. You know what I'm saying? I can't have a jealous dude or a jealous person around me. You know, I hustle with my crew. I have my crew, I have my business crew, my man is my man, and I have my hustling crew. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? All those crews are different, and they serve a different purpose. Now, I've been with my hustling crew for a long ass time. So if I got with you after I've been with them, why the fuck are you accusing me of fucking with my people? Because if I was fucking with my people, knowing the amount of money we was getting, why the fuck do I need you? You know what I'm saying? It's just a fucking headache, and it makes me stay away. When I say stay away, meaning I come in and see you a couple of days a week, and then I'm going on about my motherfucking business. We won't be able to create a household together. We won't be in the same city like that together unless I come or fly you out, some shit like that. But nobody, if I have to focus on staying alive in these motherfucking streets or staying free in these streets, I do not need your fucking drama. You know what I'm saying? And I see what dudes be saying that they got to come home to a ratty, catty, nagging ass bitch. Nobody who's making fucking money, especially if I'm making more money than you, wants to come home to somebody fucking nagging. You're a whole fucking man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here taking these fucking penitentiary chances, and you talking about me fucking. Boy, my pussy don't get wet if I'm fucking broke. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I just want to make my motherfucking money. If I'm in banks all fucking day, I'm in a bank for motherfucking 8, let's say 8 to 4:30, 5 o'clock, and then I'm in a mall from 6 to 9 o'clock. When the time I'm hustling this whole time, how the fuck I got time to fuck? Like, what are you talking about? Well, you're just not in the same city. I don't hustle in this motherfucking city. If you want to be in the same city with me, bitch, pack up and move. What are you saying? Motherfuckers be tripping.
Hey, shout out to the queen. What's up, Tanisha? Shout out to the queen,
Hey,
Tanisha. Tanisha, Lady Elegance in the building. She says your honesty is why I vibe with you. Yeah, some people would say you glorify being a criminal, but your rawness is what has them confused on why you're not remorseful, because it's unheard of. Keep being you 100.
You want to know what's so crazy? People are afraid of backlash. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Tanisha. But people are afraid of backlash and what other people got to say. At the end of the day, when I lay down at night, I have to go to sleep with myself, not with nobody else but my man. But in my head, it's just me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to change my opinions and shit just because somebody in society say some shit. You motherfuckers don't take care of me. Motherfuckers I'm one of these critics out here. I ain't got one fucking letter from them. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't never put no money on my books. When my kids ain't been in chemotherapy, when they don't want them kids, none of this shit. So why the fuck do I respect your motherfucking opinion? Fuck you.
Look, CC, I want to go back to where we was. You know what I'm saying? What you were just talking about. You said something that was crazy to me. It's not crazy, but this has always intrigued me, and this is just something that I'm trying to understand. So you have you when you're dealing with a guy that's not in that particular lifestyle, is he in the lifestyle, in a separate lifestyle? Like I said, it's different aspects of criminality. You got drug dealers, you got bank people, you got car thieves, you got ATM jackers, you got safe crackers, you got all these different kind of people. Or y'all, is he in the banks too, or is he in a different aspect of the life, or is he just a regular guy?
No, he that dude. I mean, you talking about that particular dude or what?
We talking about at the height of your hustle at this point?
No, he's in his whole life. He's doing some other shit, and the shit wasn't working out. So it's like your hustle ain't working.
So both of y'all are a part of the street world, the underworld,
Mhm.
but you having success in the underworld and he not. Your hustle is working and his ain't booming, right?
Yeah,
Is that what
and yeah, that's absolutely correct. And when he met me, like I understood that when he met me, I was already up. You know what I'm saying? I was already up. So it's like,
So you meet him while you up. Okay, so what is that like? What's the okay? How does a guy like? And this is the thing, because you hustling. You like you saying you already up. You moving and shaking. How do you meet a guy? What is the timeout button? What is the what is how does somebody bumping you in traffic? Do he see you on the street? How is that initiation? Because you got tunnel vision with the hustle, I'm assuming at this point.
here's how this shit happened. All right, so Instagram, right? Instagram. I used to talk to this dude via Instagram, not the dude who I ended up with, but I used to talk to this other dude. You know what I'm saying? Just so happened, this dude, the dude who I ended up with, he see me, and this is one of his friends. So his friend is my Instagram hubby, and we done made plans to see one another before and all this other shit and all this other shit and all this other shit. Long story short, he see me and dude vibe over the, we liking one another pictures, we post one another, stuff like that. Have it go. He leave Instagram and go to Facebook and get in my inbox. So when he get in my inbox, he start asking me questions about the other dude. And I'm like, that's my little Instagram hubby, who off the bam and all this other shit. Now I'm like, well, what's your name on IG? So he tell me his name. I go on IG. I see the little name and all this other shit. I'm liking pictures. So then, me and him, we going back and forth. We talking back and forth and everything. Now the Instagram hubby, he done disappeared and went some fucking well. Now me and him was vibing. Now he done disappeared and went somewhere. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, you talk to him? So he was like, man, shit, you need to let that go, cause he like, you need to let that go, cause he married and all this. What? And he like, yeah. He starts spilling all the tea about his guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn. I was like, I didn't even know, and all this other stuff. Now, listen. We exchange numbers, you know what I'm saying? I'm digging them. We go ahead, we talking, and we exchange numbers. So every day for about 6 months, you know what I'm saying? He found out, like I tell him, imagine we ain't met. Every day for like 6 months, he's texting me and calling me. He told me good morning every motherfucking day for 6 months. And when I'm out there on the road, this motherfucker, hey, you be careful, baby girl, and all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? You beautiful. I got my little Facebook. I'm stunned and all this other shit. Now, okay, so this one day, I wasn't having a good day out in the field. You know what I'm saying? I was not having a good day out in the field. It just is what it is. My cars wasn't hitting. So when I'm not making money, I got a fucking attitude. So he called me like, man, he called me different though. You know what I'm saying? He called me from another phone. I answer. I'm like, hello. He was like, hey, he's like, it's me. I'm like, what's up? I'm drying shit. So he was like, I got a question. I'm like, what? He like, can I have you? I'm like, no, and hang up the phone. I didn't feel bad right then and there, but I felt bad a little bit later on. Now at this point in time, he done found out things about me, like I write books and all this shit. So he done ordered a gang of my fucking books. He done sent them to his guys that's locked up and all type of shit. But I was blue. I fuck what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to this other part. So I just tell him no, I hang up, Now, at that point in time, I was also talking to this other dude. Who I was fucking. You know what I'm saying? who I was fucking, and he was irritating me, and I was pretty much done with that situation. You know what I'm saying? So I told you before, my mentality used to be to get over one nigga, get up under another. Now I just cussed this man out on this fucking phone. You know what I'm saying? So I he didn't call me for a month or text me. So a month had went past, and I'm like, shit. I'm like, damn, this nigga really ain't called me. You know? So I call his phone. I'm calling his phone and shit now. Now he not answering. Now for 6 months straight, I've been talking to this dude, you know, and that is motherfucker not answering the phone. So I call the other phone, he don't answer. So I get an attitude. Now at this point in time, I done sat down at home in Philly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, me? Y'all have no clue the type of crazy I am. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, who the fuck do dude think he is not answering my motherfucking calls and shit? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, say less. I tell my kids, I say, y'all want to take a road trip? They're like, yeah. Now it's 9 o'clock at motherfucking night. 9 o'clock at night. 9 o'clock at night. Y'all hear what I'm saying? My daughters can verify this. I told them, I said, we can shop when we get to where we going. I said, y'all get in the car. You know what I'm saying? We get in the car and I hit the road. Now I'm finna drive these motherfucking 12 hours from Philly to Chicago with a motherfucking attitude because a nigga who I ain't never met didn't answer my motherfucking phone. He didn't answer my phone call. Now people don't understand. I'm a whole different level when I'm on there. I drive through the night. You know what I'm saying? I drive through the motherfucking night. I get to Indiana. So it's like this, it's not a truck stop. It's one of those. It's a truck stop. It's like 6 o'clock in the fucking morning. And I'm like, all right, let me see what this nigga is. So I go on some real life shit. Now I'm stalking him. You know? So I go on Instagram and I see his whole motherfucking crew was in Atlanta. In Atlanta. With Snooty Wow. I was mad than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I done hype my kids up that we going to Chicago and go shopping. So I just gotta push through. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm blue. So we get to Chicago. I drop my kids off at their grandparents' house. I go check into my hotel room. You know what I'm saying? I get in the shower and I freshen up. I get fly as fuck. And someone's like, call him one more time. I said, all right, self. I said, I'm finna call this nigga this one more time. You know what I'm saying? One more again. If he don't answer the phone, I'm gonna block him on all social media. I'm gonna block him on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Get him out of my system. But I'm a whole different level. I call that motherfucker phone and he pick up. So when he pick up, he like, hello. I was like, hey, I'm in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? You need to pull up on me. He was like, now? I was like, right now? I was like, I'm at I was on Cicero at the fucking hotel at the Sheraton. I said, I'm on Cicero. I say, I'm finna come to 119th. I knew he lived in the hundreds. I said, I'm finna come to 119th. I said, you pull up on me on 119th. That motherfucker pulled up on me. We sat in the car for 7 hours. Cracking up, like talking about everything but nothing at all. And I was like, all right, this who I'm gonna be with. That's how I got with him. I didn't know no history, no nothing.
That's a dope story. That's a dope story. So to go a little bit further. So that's how. So he really earned your trust. Got in with you.
Oh, that's not how he earned my trust.
I mean, he earned your trust by consistently contacting you through Instagram and staying down with it for 6 months.
That's not how he earned my trust.
Okay,
I'm finna tell you how he earned my trust. All right. So the next day, you know what I'm saying? The next day, I'm in my hotel room and like I was digging his vibe. I was like smitten over him. It just is what it is. So I was on the phone with my niece and I was telling my niece about him. Like, yo, I met this dope ass dude off the bed. I tell her the whole crazy story the way I just told it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So he had texted me, like, what room you in? Now I'm not thinking. I tell him my room, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, well, when you pop out, let me know, Miss Lady, and all this other shit. However it goes, about 15 minutes later, when I'm still on the phone, I get a knock at the door, at my hotel room door. So I open it up. I just open the fucking door, and it's him. You know what I'm saying? So when I look, I drop my fucking phone. Now listen, I'm cute as shit. I got my little Victoria's Secret little pajama set, got my little socks and shit. I'm cute as shit. And I'm talking about my face glowing and, you know, I'm happy. So when I dropped my phone, this nigga grabbed me by my throat and kissed me in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? It was like the little fireworks and all this other shit. All right, cool. Now, this is how he earned my trust. I had to go make a run. You know what I'm saying? In my hotel room, I had $62,000 up under my pillow. I had to leave out. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want him to drive all the way back because I want to hook up with him. I want to fuck. That's what happened. I'm not going to say hook up. I'm just grown. I want to fuck. So I was like, I'll be back. I left him in my hotel room. When I came back, that motherfucker was in the same spot and my money was too, untouched. That's how he earned my trust.
So you left $62,000 with some dude that you never really had a relationship with just because you wanted to give him some pussy. Girl, you was a mess. You was a mess.
Confirm this. He could confirm it.
Like, listen. So I'm sure at that point, I'm sure there was a revelation for not only you, but for him as well. You know what I'm saying? When he could actually see, like, goddamn, you know, the money is there. You know what I'm saying? She really about that shit and really about this life. So you say he not doing that good, but you doing good. What's that like? So I'm assuming because you moving all around the world, you moving all around the country, hustling and stuff like that. What is the situation for? Because I know you probably had. I'm not gonna say I don't know. You have let's just say you have a demand when you out there. Okay, when you find somebody, I'm just gonna speak from my perspective. When you find somebody and you hustling and shit like that, especially when you working out of town, you meet somebody, they may be in a whole nother city than where you at. When you want that person, when you have some downtime on the road or whatever the case may be, you want that person where you are. You know what I'm saying? And that person, depending on who that person is, that person may have a job, they may have their own trap, they may be a booster or some shit. You just want them with you. So is he coming to you automatically, like, or is he on his dime, or are you sending for him and paying his way to come to you?
I'm sending for him. I'm gonna send for you.
You
don't have to do nothing. You don't have to pack nothing. Even if you park in the garage, I'm gonna pay it all. If I'm telling you to come to me, I'm paying for everything. You know what I'm saying? You'll have a suitcase going back with you because I'm gonna go shopping because I know you coming. I got cards. You know what I'm saying? I got cards. So I'm gonna shop all fucking day. So you're gonna be well taken care of. And I'm gonna fly him out to me. Furthermore, I couldn't give him time. You know what I'm saying? I could not give him time. Time was something I didn't have. So what I used to do is I used to buy him material shit, shoes, clothes, you know what I'm saying? Cars. I used to make sure I took care of him because I didn't have time. You know what I'm saying? In my head, time was something I didn't have, so I replaced it with money. And I did that with my kids as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I was doing what I was doing. So I could buy you every fucking thing. Because in my head, there isn't a problem money can't fix. You know what I'm saying?
So what is he okay? So I'm just trying to. So is he receptive to that? He cool with just jumping on the flight that you bought? Is he cool with just taking shit? What's his response to you? Just essentially just taking care of everything. What is his? Is he reluctant to take it? Is he oh shit this what's up? I'm fucking with Oprah. What is his mentality in response to that?
He just said he ain't never had nobody. He just said he ain't had nobody ever do nothing like that for him. You know what I'm saying? He had a chick who got him some shit, but it was like the cheapest shit in the world. And it was, he was like, so I'm putting him in a, how I am, like I'm putting him in the designer shoes and shit like that. Just just making sure, just taking care of my dude. And it's nothing. It's nothing to me because I was making money. Because me sending him a box full of shoes and clothes or a suitcase full of shoes and clothes or flying him somewhere, I was doing the same shit for another dude. You know what I'm saying? I was doing the same shit for another dude. You know, I don't know if people know, but like if you go to a post office or some shit, like they have chests. You can fill up chests and ship chests. I was filling up chests with PlayStation 360s, all type of shit, games, shoes, real life. This is real life shit. So it's absolutely nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Everything you want, I can take care of it. I just don't have fucking time. I come in, give you some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Give you some pussy as many days as possible. You can get the best you're gonna get up out of me is 2 days because I cannot lay here and make motherfucking money laying up under you, sucking your dick or you eating my pussy. That shit gets tired. I get tired of that. You know what I'm saying? I had a bigger goal, and then he started feeling like, well, you don't belong to me. You belong to the streets. What? You know what I'm saying? You don't belong to me.
Well, before you go there, because that's gonna kind of lead. That's my next question is, what's his reaction when you like you said, like he doesn't have you are doing your shit. You know what I'm saying? So you just being you. He has no real control over you. No real. You don't need him. Let me just say that. You don't need him for shit. You need him for absolutely nothing. And so the only thing that you fucking with him, you doing is you fucking him. You know what I'm saying? And buying him shit. You know, like he your pet or some shit like that. So when he leaves, when you get up and because you got to be the one to cut it short because you have gave him everything to sustain. When he leaves, when you get up and leave. What is that exchange like? Is he cool just letting you go? Because some dudes is just like, hey, shit, go take care of business. You know what I'm saying? Or does it turn into more of is he clinging to you? Is he clinging to you when it's time for you to go? What's that like? What's that like?
At first, he was cool for me to go. You know what I'm saying? At first. Then it started being like, damn, you can't stay a little bit longer. You can't stay a little bit longer. Now, y'all got to understand something. When all this was taking place, I'm still a mom. So I got to see my kids too. So what I did was I introduced him to my children. You know what I'm saying? So I can make shit a lot easier. You want to spend more time with me? My kids got to spend time with me. I'm going to see my kids, rain, sleet, hell, or snow. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do this shit all together. So it became from him being cool for me to go to him, you can't stay a little bit longer. And then him saying something like, you always got your kids around. Your kids love being around you. You know what I'm saying? It started, he started the little jealous shit start. The little jealous stuff starting like, well, dang, you can't spend time with just me. No, I have fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? My kids love me. My kids love the fuck out of me. I talk to them motherfuckers all day. And at this point in time, if I try to sneak into the city and my kids will pull up on me because these motherfuckers is driving at this point. My kids, they had a tracker on my phone. So my kids knew when I hit. You know what I'm saying? I could be at a fucking shoe store trying to get just one pair of shoes for something. I look up, all these motherfucking kids walking through the door like, hey, we here. You know what I'm saying? And he, I remember this one day, this motherfucker cried in the car. He's sitting up there silently crying because I'm like, I'm finna kick my motherfucking kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and it went from that part. Then I'm like, you, dude, you're jealous. You know what I'm saying? It went from that part to him accusing me of different niggas, especially my crew. And it's like, boy, get the fuck out of here. And then when it started going like that, it's like, yep, it just went downhill. It went no south end. It's just.
You say he was silently crying in the car. So it's like, I'm gonna keep it all the way trill. Like, are you exaggerating the crying or he just making noises?
That motherfucker was silently crying. I mean, tears.
He had tears?
Tears! And I'm looking like this motherfucker's weird. And here's the thing. He thought I was going to be like, what's wrong? That motherfucker threw my phone out the window.
I mean, let me ask you this. Did he know you? Like, did he know you? Like, I mean, because if somebody, I don't see how a man that could actually know you would think that would work.
Look, here's the thing. Okay, this is for all my women who like being a breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? What you supposed to do, no matter how much money you make, if you're making money, you act like you ain't making shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be submissive to the man you chose. You gotta, it just is what it. You gotta make your man feel like a fucking man. I made my man feel like a bitch. And it just is what it is.
I mean, because we gotta stay here for a little bit. Because
I gotta say this. He had absolute no control over me. You know what I'm saying? Why he didn't have control over me? Because I make the motherfucking money. And I told him this. I said, if you can make more money than I can, I'll sit the fuck down and do what you tell me. But I make more money than you, and you can't prove to me, you know what I'm saying, that you can make more money than me. So it's like,
I mean, you really believe that? You believe that because you make more money that he couldn't have no control over you?
Yeah, I did believe that. I don't know more, but I did believe.
I mean, okay, you say you don't know more. Well, I mean, what changed now?
Because it's my motherfucking fault. Me and dude broke up. You know what I'm saying? He did not feel like a man in that relationship. So he started acting out in different fucking ways.
In what ways?
He became a bitch. He became a bitch.
Do you think he became that, or do you think that was always in him?
Nah, dude was stone cold killer. I'm not gonna.
I mean, being a stone cold killer.
I've never seen
that don't matter.
No,
I seen killers fucking boys. So that don't, listen, and breaking down crying and shit like that. That don't mean nothing.
I didn't see no bitch in him. I'm just telling you. You know what I'm saying? His guys didn't see no bitch in him.
But did you see it? But you saw it when he was in his feelings. When you saw the real him. Let me ask you this. What was okay, so did you feel like when you was spending money on him, when you was spending your money on him, do you feel like did at any point in time did he say, did he feel like, man, fuck this shit? You know what I'm saying? Or none of that. He was just cool with it.
He was just cool. It was just cool. He, like, I ain't gonna shit. It is what it is. Like he was listen. We know I can cook my ass off. Like I can cook. This man ain't never tasted a meal of mine. He was doing the cooking, and he couldn't cook.
Shout out to my brother. Walk him down round Big Step, and he said, "Salute OG Black and my sis CC."
Salute, hey,
real. Damn. So I mean, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. I'm feeling this shit. I'm feeling this conversation. It's just like, but you don't think you doing everything for him was emasculating?
I didn't think it at the moment. I thought it was just helping. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, okay, I could be the breadwinner. You got to understand something about me. And I want everybody to understand this, why I thought that way, because I'm used to being a provider. I'm used to being the person who takes care of another person. I felt like my whole purpose of being on this earth was to serve somebody else and protect and take care of somebody else. I've been doing that shit since I was a kid. I started with having to take care of my brother and my cousin. You know what I'm saying? I graduated from my brother and my cousins to taking care of my own kids, and I had a dude that I was taking care of too. So I'm used to that. You know what I'm saying? My father was the breadwinner. So it's like, even when my father got sick, my mom started working and she became the breadwinner, but she got off into her addiction. But I was trained, you know what I'm saying, to take care of a situation. So if you're in a fucked up situation, you know what I'm saying, don't worry about it. Because a lot of people are just in situations because they don't have money. I had money. You know what I'm saying? So I can take care of all your situations. You won't have a care in the fucking world. But what you're not going to do is bother me because I needed my time to go do what the fuck I was doing. So anything he could think about or anything he needed, I already had to provide it.
I see you, Kelly. I gotta ask you this. We see you. I gotta ask you this though, CC. You know what I'm saying? Do you think you would have respected him more if he would have had pride? Or let me ask you this. I gotta say this. Did you want the relationship? Who was wanting the relationship? Was you chasing the relationship, or was he chasing the relationship?
In the beginning, I felt like we both wanted the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because we just fell into a relationship. But in the end, I felt like
Who pursued who?
I drove, goddamn it, all the
I know that,
miles.
but I'm talking
He
about
pursued
just
me. Initially, he pursued
he
me.
was so was it more of a him chasing you thing? Was he, it's like, even when he called you and said, "Are you mine?" Was he like trying to chase you down? Did
He was
do you
trying to
feel
chase
like
me.
he inserted himself into your life? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Okay, so do you feel like, let me ask, and so I'm saying, like, do you feel like you should, do you feel like if if you would have decided that you wanted the relationship a little bit, and you think it could have been different if you made the decision that you wanted that relationship more?
I'm gonna tell you this, and this is a real, because I've had this. I would have never stopped doing what I was doing to pursue that relationship. No shape, form, or fashion. You couldn't take care of me. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't take care of me. He couldn't take care of my kids. Um, if I got put out, you know what I'm saying? I was living in a fucking loft. My rent $2,700 a month. You know, you cannot take care of me and my expenses. So in my head, how dare you ask me to give up any fucking thing to be with you? You know what I'm saying? I was not changing my motherfucking friends. I was not finna stop doing what I was doing. I fuck that relationship. You know what I'm saying? This relationship ain't, the relationship ain't paying me and taking care of me. And it just is what it is.
Let me ask you, and shout out to the queen, Tanisha. She says, I would say it's his fault because he should have spoke up if he was feeling some type of way about how you was handling him. Did he speak up? Did he say, you handling me raw, or was those types of things? I don't know how y'all say it in Chicago.
What he did, he started accusing me instead of him saying, well, no. First it came out like, you know, he wanted me to spend more time with him, and then I told you the whole situation with the kids. Then it came out like, you know, you don't belong to me, you belong to the streets. You too street for me. You know, you're not paying attention to me. And I'm telling him, like, yo, I hustle for a living. You know, I scam, I rob banks for a living. What you mean? You know, this has been, and I was comfortable with my situation. You know what I'm saying? I was comfortable with him being in Chicago. I was comfortable with me being in Philly. I was comfortable with the way we was living. You know what I'm saying? So to pacify him, honest to God, it's like, okay, I'm gonna teach you how to hustle the way I hustle. You know what I'm saying? This some real shit. I'm gonna teach you to hustle the way I hustle. You know, that way you can feel more validated. And then let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, maybe moving in together. Let's talk about that. You know what I'm saying? I just bring you out here to give you a change in environment, and you start over new in my field. You know, and this is because he was complaining. Go ahead.
So you tried to get him the game?
Yeah.
Wow. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And so it started out that way, and then he was accusing me of fucking with Fat Boy. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta understand, Fat Boy, my man, 100 grand. You know what I'm saying? That's my folks. And so what you're not gonna do is put a wedge in between my people who done been here, you know what I'm saying, and who I get a lot of motherfucking money with, of some insecurity type shit. You know what I'm saying? We all can be cool. You're making a situation real awkward. And once again, I've been knowing these motherfuckers for a while, and I ain't fucked with one of them yet. If I'm fucking them, you know what I'm saying? If I'm fucking them, why would I need you? People don't understand it, you know. It's like, if they been here before you and I'm not fucking them, why? I mean, why start accusing me? Because it's like, get the fuck out of here. And so it just is what it is. And then he started, like, I was big, you know what I'm saying? I was like I was about 300 pounds, you know what I'm saying? I was a big fly motherfucker. You know, a big fly motherfucker. It is what it is. The bitch couldn't tell me I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Every time you see me, I'm riding good. Bitch, I eat good. That's why I'm big. You know what I'm saying? I ain't out here stressing and worrying and walking to a motherfucking bus stop. Your bitches walk to bus stops. That's why you're skinny. You know what I'm saying? Every time you see me, I'm riding and I'm shining. Diamonds, jewels, cars nice, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? So he started talking back to his ex and shit, and they started trying to like expose me on these different little pages and shit.
No, he ain't do it like that.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, I gotta ask you this though. You know, I gotta ask this, the flip side of this, you know, it's a lot of dudes that do the same thing to women. You know what I'm saying? If you
That's what I'm sorry, Black. Hold that question.
what,
He started talking about my boy calling me fat because he had gained weight too. Because you know what I'm saying? We eat good.
y'all fucking and eating and, and,
And
and, and living
living.
life and
You
having
know what I'm saying?
everything,
So
having
he
money
was
and shit.
I remember this one, he started drinking and smoking and all this other weird shit.
Oh, he wasn't doing that when y'all was
No, because I don't drink or smoke.
no, he wasn't doing that when you first met him.
No.
Wow. He started so
No.
he picked up bad habits as well.
Yeah, motherfuckers, he probably was doing that shit before, but when he was with me, he was
Sober.
he was sober. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers started smoking cigarettes and everything, and it's like, and so I remember we had I went to Chicago. I was cute, had on a nice little cute ass Adidas outfit with some shell toes. I was cute, and that motherfucker told me we at the movie theater. I'll never forget this. We walking into the movie theater, the Roosevelt movie theater in Chicago, downtown on Roosevelt. And we walking into the theater. So a dude is coming out the door. So the guy opens the door. You know what I'm saying? So I'm walking and I tell him thank you. Because he coming out the door, but he holds the door open. I tell him thank you. You know what I'm saying? Now, imagine he used to open doors and shit. Motherfucker don't open the doors and all this other shit no more. I'm not doing that shit. So I tell the dude, thank you. He's that motherfucker, he stopped me. He said, yo, come here. I'm like, what's up? He was like, why the fuck you looking at niggas in their eyes? Huh? Now imagine my dad used to be a pimp. So I'm like, huh? Why the fuck is you looking at niggas in their eyes? When I'm with you, do I look at anybody? I said, the fuck you mean? What you want me to have my ass to the ground? You know what I'm saying? Dude, you're not a pimp and I'm not a whore. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So he, fuck that, I don't want to do this shit. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? So he walked back off and like they got like body chest. You can do like giant chest and all these little sit-up spots and all this other shit. He go sit over there and he looking through his phone and I'm talking about he going off. Now we don't argue this shit before, but this motherfucker going off, looking at motherfuckers, this fat bitch looking at niggas. Fat, yeah, bitch. He ain't say yeah, bitch. He say yeah. He say yeah. He say you fat. You know what I'm saying? You done made me gain. He ain't say he was fat, but you done made me gain weight. He called me fat. He was like, man, I'm sick of this shit.
So he didn't have no responsibility, as he ain't showed no responsibility in the situation. But okay, so do you think that he was just hurt?
Listen, hurt for what? I just walked in the door.
Well, he wants you to be there with him. You know, that's the way
this with him. I'm not gonna be there
for 2 days. For 2 days, you 2 days, you give him some pussy, you suck on him and shit like that, and you in the wind. You know, you back in the bank. You know what I'm saying? What's up, BFTB? Salute, homie.
BFTB.
Buddy Lee, I see you, man.
Hey,
Angie Wise, I see you.
I
see you. Kelly, we see you. Chris Wright, we see you. Look, you give him some pussy and then you dip out and you know, you suck on him for a little bit and you in the wind. You know?
I don't know. I listen. Look, I am a totally different person right now, but I feel like the man that I have right now, he deserves it. He deserves everything. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot from that relationship. I'm not mad about it or anything like that because I learned how to take care of my man the proper way. You know what I'm saying? No dude is going to deal with that, whether he's right or wrong. It just is what it is. That's the dude I chose. So I should have had a little bit more respect for him, and I should have gave him, I should have allowed him to be a man. Instead, I turned him into a child, and then I turned him into a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I understand the role I played in it. You know what I'm saying? I learned though.
I want to say this. I think this is an important lesson for a lot of dudes. You know what I'm saying? And the lesson I would say is, you know, don't chase women. Don't chase women. You are the prize in your own right. The woman that's for you will come to you. She will go. I'm being real with you. The woman that's for you will come to you, and you know, I'm just saying the woman that is for you will come for you. You know, come to you, and you shouldn't. Y'all will meet somewhere in the middle. Y'all will meet somewhere in the middle.
But
Y'all will meet somewhere in the middle. I'm just being honest with you. I mean, you out here chasing these women, man, and trying to play this game and shit like that. You're not gonna make it, man. You're not gonna make it, because especially if the woman if the woman out of your league, you know what I'm saying? Especially if she, you know, flying around this motherfucker getting money and shit like that, and you ain't got no money. Or I ain't even say ain't got no money. You might just not have enough money for her. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna track who you gonna track, just being you. You ain't got to put no fronts and no fakes on no motherfuckers and shit like that. You ain't got to fake no motherfucker out or you know, try to con no bitch into being with you. You ain't got to do that. You shouldn't have to do that. And you know, that's just what it is. I mean, because I feel like this guy, you know, he got with CC, and you know,
it's more to this.
I mean, I'm sure it is, but I'm just saying, I'm sure it is, but I'm just being honest with you. Like, a lot of dudes just need to just, you know, just let the game come to them.
It's listen, a good man, a good strong man will lead a woman. Like I said, I just can't deal with any fucking body. So if you weak, I will run over you. You know what I'm saying? I will walk up the front of you and down the back of you. It just is what it is. And my father was a pimp. So it's like I know a lot of stuff and I move a certain way. But the man I have, ain't no ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that. And I'm happy I went through all of that shit because it prepped me for the man I have.
Yeah, you meet a lot of I'm sure you met some cool guys and shit like that out there. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that it would have been more beneficial to you to meet somebody that was, I mean, I'm not even saying that the dude had to be just as successful as you in the game, but a dude that was pretty much doing what you was doing? Do you think that would have worked out a lot better for you?
Probably, but that's not what God was trying to show me. You know what I'm saying? God was trying to show me something.
I see that. I respect that.
When you get with people, and you feel like this is right for me, and it end up being bad, it's a lesson in it. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn. I really had to learn how to be a woman in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a man. I don't give a fuck how much money I make. I'm not a man. So I have to treat, and I say this all the fucking time now, and this is real. You know, I done been a side bitch. I done been a professional side bitch. It just is what it is. And I understand the complaints that come from these from dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I got into a relationship. Now understand, I was a side bitch when I got with dude, when I got with him. So this was my relationship. You know, and so I was moving. Now, when you be a side bitch, you can move however you want to move. But when you get in a relationship, you cannot move that way. You know, and like I said, I preach this now. No matter what dude you are with, if you chose him, you have to treat him like a fucking man. You know what I'm saying? That's the man you chose to be your king, whether he's a king or a fucking peasant. You chose him. As a woman, you have to treat that man like a fucking man. You cannot little boy. Go ahead.
Did he leave his relationship to be with you?
Which one?
You say you was a professional side bitch. Did he leave that relationship to be with you?
Okay, here's the thing. The dude who I ended up with, he left his relationship to be with me. And the dude who I was the side person, the side bitch for. This motherfucker went and got a condo. Went and got a condo. So whenever I came to the city, I stay in the condo. Like, he put me up. I was just put up. I was together. I was put up the whole time. And that's who was getting on my nerves. That's when he was getting on my fucking nerves. So that's how I end up. You know what I'm saying?
So it was a dude that you was fucking with that was on money. The dude that you was the other dude.
Hell, motherfucking damn.
He was fucking with on money, but he got on your nerves.
He did something. Okay, I got to be real.
That's a real dynamic. That's a real dynamic right there. So okay, so now this is a very interesting thing.
I'm gonna tell you what made.
Let me make this clear for these people. So the dude that CC was with, he wasn't on that shit. But the dude, she was talking to another dude while she was talking to him. But
I was with a dude.
Oh, you with it, and she was with a dude that was on money, and he put her up in a condo. So when she came into town, she was already taken care of. I'm sure he flew her in and all kind of shit.
Think you didn't?
Okay.
And I had my own money. You know what I'm saying? So now remember when I said I'm doing double trunks and all this other shit. I got a funny story. I'm gonna tell y'all in a few minutes. But however it goes, the situation that pushed me towards the other dude was I came into town and he was, I'm sorry, y'all. This is what it is. I came into town, you know what I'm saying? He was supposed to pick me up. He didn't pick me up, but he sent the car. He sent somebody to pick me up, took me to the condo. He was supposed to come to the condo, but then he texted me talking about his wife was sick. I didn't give a fuck. Talking about his wife was sick. I don't give a fuck. That's what turned me off of him. You talk about your wife sick. Nigga, I'm out here with a fake motherfucking ID with your last name on it. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So he told me his wife was sick and he can't leave because she's sick. Man, fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, fuck your wife. I was like, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And you need to come. It just is what it is. He was like, man, I got the kids. I'm not going to be able to come. He said, I'll see you tomorrow. I said, I won't be here tomorrow. And so when I left immediately 6 a.m. You know, I was supposed to be out there for some days. I left at 6 a.m. And when I went back hustling. And that's when, you know, my working shit was going wrong. I was just off my game because I was blue. I was just off my game. And that's when dude called me asking me, you know, can I be his? And I told him no. You know, I already had a fucked up attitude any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? And so I was being shady to the dude who I was his savage. I was being shady to him for that whole fucking month. So when I jumped in my fucking truck, you know what I'm saying? When I jumped in my truck to my car to drive out to Chicago to talk to this other dude, I was getting ready to get rid of the dude who I was the savage to. It just is what it is.
And on that note, give us your closing words, Queen.
No, I got to tell you this situation.
No, we got to go.
I got to tell you this goes with this because we're not going to talk about this shit no more. So this is one of the problems I had. Even though I told you I was getting ready to leave the dude alone with the whole situation, the married dude, right? So when I finally get with the other dude, I have to break the news to the other dude. You know what I'm saying? And he salty as shit. But he blew. So it's Valentine's Day. So early on Valentine's Day, I gotta take him out some fucking well. No, it was Sweetie's Day. It was Sweetie's Day. I had to take him out I had to take him to like Red Lobster or some shit. I take him out to eat, and then I gotta hook up with the dude I done gave myself to. You know, the one I'm in a relationship with, I got to take him some fucking well. I was one fat, full bitch that day, you know? And then that's when I was like, okay, I can't keep doing this. I'm going to have to choose because I'm not going to keep double dipping and all this other shit. I didn't fuck him, y'all. I didn't fuck him.
Girl, get your ass. Go ahead. Give us your closing words. Give us your closing words.
Hey, y'all be smooth. Thank everybody for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of you. And y'all stay tuned for the next video. Can y'all please share the videos since they are hiding my videos. Talk to y'all later.
It's supposed to feel
What's good, you guys? It's your girl Cece, aka Cecilia Robinson. And a lot of you have been asking me for more content. Well, guess what? More content is here. I've lived a very colorful life. I've been a stripper, a drug dealer, a robber. I've been a felon, a mother, a graduate. I've been all of these things. And each and every Saturday, I'm dropping a new story for members only. So to get this exclusive content, sign up to my member, become part of the C Hive, and I'll see you guys there. Y'all have a dope day.